All right, y'all. The moment we've been waiting for. The official story trailer. Here we go. I'm nervous.
I know you wish things were different.
Oh no. What?
I wish things were different.
Ellie!
But they ain't.
Please stop!
There's so many fucking things to talk about already.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Fuck.
PlayStation.
Oh man. That was pretty dope. They didn't give anything away. Hey guys, this is Juan with Sick Parvis Magna Gaming and Podcast, and obviously I'm a little behind on posting my reaction, but I wanted to post my reaction, as you just saw, and talk about a little breakdown of the trailer. Unfortunately, there won't be comments or a live chat, obviously, because I'm going to upload this. But for the most part, I just kind of want to talk about it. I mean, through the reaction, you could kind of just tell I was kind of like overwhelmed and kind of quiet, and probably honestly a little bit shy being on camera, but super stoked. There's a lot of stuff going on in this trailer that I'd like to talk about. I mean, obviously, for anyone that's seen the spoilers, probably doesn't mean jack shit, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. There's quite a bit of content. I'm going to try to go frame by frame as much as I can. Sorry if I get a little annoying because I've never really done this, so we'll kind of see where it goes.
I know you wish things were different.
Okay, first of all, this shot right here. So I know they look like they're going back to Jackson, and I think this is part of the conversation where I think she reminds Joel or asks her again what happened to the Fireflies or what happened back there, that kind of situation. Neil Druckmann did express that if you saw One Night Only on YouTube, which anyone could Google right now, how it's been revealed that that conversation's already been had, and it's a weird altercation that does change their relationship, and I feel like this might be either before or after that. I definitely think it's something that they either did it for nostalgia effects, or I really think, because you could see how Ellie's troubled here. Let me play this real quick. Like, look at her face. Like, she constantly has something on her mind, and something's going on. Like, she's thinking about something. So I really think it's been past that point, and it's kind of like a throwback where she's still questioning Joel, and the motives of like what kind of happened. which I'm sure they're going to show. At least I hope they reveal how that's been given, because One Night Only was, I don't know if it was a true epilogue to Neil Druckmann. I don't know if he decided to change it. I know he just definitely wanted to give something special to the fans that were there, so I'm interested to find out. Right here. Okay, this is fucking cool. Jackson has clearly gotten bigger. You can see Tommy right there riding the second horse. Joel with the guitar. I mean, look at the graphics on this thing. That sunset's beautiful. It's really cool, the environment that we're about to fuck with in this game, for sure. So it's obviously Joel playing the guitar, and you see Ellie, and they're actually happy. So, I can't tell if this is Ellie at the 5-year mark where they wanted to leave her at, or this might actually be that One Night Only scene where this is the reminder of like, hey, what happened? And then she's like, well, nothing, or whatever. And then obviously the relationship's kind of jaded since then. But she still looks really young. Like, if you look at her, I feel like she's in between that 5-year change. I don't know if that's just me. I mean, I could be overthinking that, but it's just weird. I mean, the trail of events to kind of just see her like that at the moment right now. Really happy with Joel. Because obviously, like in the first one, which is awesome, they mentioned how he would teach her guitar. And I don't know. That's actually really cool to see. We'll see where that goes.
I wish
Oh my god, this scene, everybody. Fuck. So,
things were different.
okay, so I think this is the shot where I recognized it the most, but as you could tell, I think part of this journey, they're going to kind of go back to their, not necessarily their roots, but the same places they visited in the first one. I want to say this is Bill. I feel adamant about it being Bill, because she looks at him like, one, that she's known him, and two, like, look at the scenery. Like, it was like when you first meet, you're in like that diner / bar area, and that's kind of like what's all around you.
Ellie!
Like, she was hesitant. Like, you could see the bar stools, the tables all around. Like, I remember fucking with the games. There was like a chess piece that he's like, don't fuck with that, and she was like, dick. And like I kind of remember the way this was set up for when you first introduced him. I could be wrong. I mean, but if it is Bill, that's pretty heartbreaking, because like a part of me wondered if they'd ever mention him again, because I mean, everyone at this point knows like how crazy that guy was, and how he was trying to obviously help and just do his part to just kind of survive. That shit's sad. If that is him, I'm gonna be really sad. Yeah, because they both look heartbroken, for sure. And then here, it looks like they're going back to the subways. The subways in the first game. Because there's those railways she gets stuck on. I mean, there's a whole lot going on there. And then here, it's that same shot from previous trailer. They're shooting the clicker. That looks like Jackson on fire. That's what it looks like. It's weird, though, because I see like a teepee type of thing. And I don't know if I saw teepees in that initial shot. Clearly, there's some destruction or evil shit brewing.
Please stop!
There's a lot going on there. Like, so much. That's just the first 40 seconds. Same shit. Mystery woman. I don't believe this is Ellie. At this point, I really don't think that's Ellie. I mean, I see her tattoo on the right side. And I'm just not sure, like, because it's not a full glimpse of it. I mean, if I recall correctly, it's much bigger, and it wraps around her whole wrist. But I'm not sure, because her build looks a lot bulkier. I mean, I could be wrong. And then also there's another back tattoo, or it looks like maybe, what's it called? Fucking stitches. So I don't know. I mean, it looks like her haircut, to be fair, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. Like, I want to say it's Mystery Woman, but I don't know. I'm second guessing it now that I see the tattoo on the right arm. Trying to remember if it is or not, but I'm pretty sure it could be Mystery Woman, because the build's pretty big, but I mean, she got beaten up too, so I'm sure like the swollenness kind of Makes her look a little bit more bulky, but I guess we'll see. I just want to say Joel looks fucking tired. Poor guy. He's gone through a lot of shit, obviously.
I'm leaving.
So this is actually, now that I look at it and I stop this frame, this is actually Ellie. You can see her tattoo. So she's packing up, which is funny because in the original, in the previous trailers, we thought otherwise. So
Even
that's actually
tomorrow.
her packing up by the looks of it. Unless there's multiple people with that.
Do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to
But
get away
we'll
with
get back
this?
to that shit.
How'd you...
Jackson vulnerable.
So, like, I think something to address here is, like, you could tell dynamics have changed with Ellie and Joel because a lot of this trailer is her with Tommy and talking about this plan of, you know, getting revenge or whatever. And it's weird. It's with Tommy. I mean, and Joel's not. I mean, the way they shot it looks like Joel is there, but he's not. So it's interesting because, I mean, this is after she got jumped, obviously, with the black eye and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm interested to see their dynamic and what they became because, I mean, he was a Firefly fan. So I'm curious if he knows about Joel and what he's done. So that should be interesting to see how that plays out.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you...
So that whole sequence, I love it because it's just it's like shifting the trailer from where like she's planning to do something and then now she is doing something. Obviously all the brutality. She's wearing Dina's bracelet. It's just crazy to see her transform this way and like what is it too? Like that's the thing, they still haven't really revealed why she's so angry with, you know, Dina. I mean, is it the inevitable? Like, is she dead? Is she not dead? Because there's a shot that makes me question it, and I will bring up that definite shot right now. But yeah, it's just crazy how like she just takes action upon herself, like with no remorse.
You want. But not at any cost.
So here, okay, I love this part. So, obviously new characters in the game. Looking at the scenery, though, I'm not sure they're going to show
I really hope you make it.
it. Oh, man, they didn't show it just yet. But I'll mention that again as we go through those shots, because obviously this shot right here, you know, again, kind of expanding the universe, but I feel like the area is so familiar. And I think it's the Firefly base. I think she goes back. I think she goes back to find out what happened, where they're at, or like where do they stand in all this mess. Because it almost looks like not necessarily recruiting people, but I think she's looking for answers. You know, it seems like it. This scene. So Jesse. So I said something earlier in the recap of trailers where we talked about Jesse and how maybe he's involved with the people that jumped her because he was upset that she was obviously getting with his ex-girlfriend and, you know, high school drama shit. But like what's crazy is like the look at his eye and that interaction that she has with her. It's just really, really jaded. Like, he doesn't hate her, but he definitely is not fond of, like, her at the moment, you know? Again, he's just kind of like, at this point, like, it looks like they just part ways here, and that might be the ending of, like, whatever Jesse's associated with, but it's just crazy. Like, look at him, like,
I hope
just
you make it.
have so much disdain towards her. Yeah, and then her, and she's just fucking like, fuck. Like, so it's interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, obviously, we've seen the shot before. Not super important, but in school or brutality. Man, that looks. Who is that? I don't know where this is. Where this is at? I think this again, and this is a new character that obviously gets involved. Um, I'm curious to again, like I know there's a lot of factions involved in this whole thing, so I wonder which one she's part of because it could be the Fireflies. I mean, like I feel like everyone's been really distinct, like with the coats for the sociophytes, and then is it the wolves over in Seattle? They haven't really acknowledged Fireflies. Like here, like see, those are the jackets I was referring to. Looks like they trapped him. I don't know if they're trapping him or they're shooting at someone. I'm not entirely sure. All new characters that I'm excited to meet.
I have to finish it.
See, so right here, I think this is Firefly Land. Just because how old school their uniforms are. She's holding someone hostage. It looks like the corridors Joel is running through towards the end of the game. That's what it looks like. It looks like she went to Firefly Land, and I have no idea why. Again, looking for answers. Looking for some Marlene. Fuck, I always forget her name, Queen Firefly. But it's fucking crazy to think that they might go back there.
There's a cost.
So, okay, before I touch on that one, that's actually a really important shot too. But right here, I can't fucking tell who that is. I can't tell if she's walking away from Joel or Jesse. It almost looks like Jesse. I can't tell because then again, like fucking old school Joel, he has longer hair. And I mean, obviously, if she's short, it looked like Jesse. I'm not entirely sure because you could tell they were just upset. Something just happened. Super huge altercation there. And it sounds like so much internal conflict is going to happen with Ellie throughout this whole thing because she's going to feel alone. And feeling alone is never a good sign for any character in a story. Here. So, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, I really don't. I mean, it kind of looks like Dina, like, when you first see it, but I don't think it's her. Is it Mystery Woman? I doubt it, because she looked like she'd beat the shit out of anyone, because she looked big as fuck. I need to know who that is. She seems really significant. They put her in the trailer, and it's obviously a struggle. So I'm very curious at that point. And then, like, here, this is a crazy shot to me. So obviously she's bleeding. This is probably like end game of like one of the games going, but look at the arm. That is definitely a human arm. Well, duh, it's a human arm, dumbass. A male arm. It's obviously bigger. Man, a part of me feels like it's Ellie killing Joel. Or about to kill him or something. She's obviously killing a man, and this is like she almost looks sad though. Like if you look at her facial expressions, which they fucking nailed in motion camp, by the way, she looks really sad to be doing what she's doing right now. So I'm really curious if Ellie kills Joel, because seeing that hand right there, I mean, could be her.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
It's crazy. The theme, I hate everybody. It's fucking real.
PlayStation.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, that is my breakdown. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I think everyone that's been like being really shitty to the community, to Neil Druckmann and the team and Naughty Dog, like, fuck off. I mean, like, you know, this is their work and this is their passion, and you know, whether you like the story or not, again, it's your opinion and you can have your opinion and that's perfectly fine. But as far as I'm concerned, my opinion is this game looks great. There's going to be a lot of internal conflicts and it's going to be a struggle, and it's going to be fun. And what's happening? Looks like my camera went out. Oh well, I'm just going to keep going. I'm really excited to see like where we go from here. I mean, it's going to be a journey. Am I going to like the story at the end of it? Who knows? Maybe I don't like it, but I definitely going to give it a shot. Something I did want to talk about now that I'm on here is like considering one of our fellow YouTubers named Tajay. People have been really shitty to this kid, and his excitement for this game has built like the hype for me even so much more. And unfortunately, he's been getting a lot of hate due to people just blasting him. And honestly, like the Last of Us community is so fucking toxic that, like, guys, calm the fuck down. It's a game. Like seriously. But this kid is an inspiration to what he does. He inspires me to make videos like this. And he's been on my podcast before. A really humble guy. He's just kind of chilling, gaming, and really loves The Last of Us. And I appreciate his passion. We're with you, Tajay. We, in this world that we live in, like, we definitely got to stand together as far as how we are with people. Everyone just be kind to each other. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we're all suffering through this quarantine. We're all suffering with what society has given us, and I think more than ever, like, we need to stand together. I definitely appreciate anyone that watches this today all the way through. I look forward to discussing it with all of y'all, because unfortunately there won't be comments, because I am not getting this game spoiled for myself. Even though I have a feeling I might know what happens, unfortunately, because I think I'm just not shitty, but like I've just guessed it because it makes sense. Because The Last of Us has always been the story of Joel and Ellie, and if this is the end, which don't know that either, I think one of them goes, and that sucks. But anyway, once again, guys, be kind to each other. Like, share, and subscribe to my videos. We have more podcasts coming, more success stories to be heard, and, you know, more of gaming, more of just talking about like what we love. I know I'm working on a beer episode. I'm working on all kinds of stuff. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. Bye.